Hi guys, it's Liz here, and I am back with another daily dose of guidance. As usual, my intention is to start with the energy oracle cards for our guidance for today. Let's see what comes up. So we're tapping into that divine guidance, though, that divine wisdom to receive our guidance that will serve our highest good for today. Now, I will say, just as I'm shuffling here, thank the gods. Mercury retrograde ends today. We did it. We made it through. Woof. Oh, this is just, I will say not to, rain on the parade here, but there is going to be a shadow period for about 2 weeks following. Okay, so we'll be getting back up, we'll be, getting, there'll still be some miscommunication, some tech issues, but it's more just like we're getting back on our feet. It's going to take a couple weeks, but we're getting back on our feet here. Okay. So, but this one was brutal. This one was really, really rough. At least for me, but I've also heard from other people this one was really particularly difficult. Okay. So, thank the gods. It's coming to an end. We made it through. Okay, so our first card here that came up is the 6th chakra, which is also the Archangel Metatron, but it's in reverse. Okay, so from now on, I will be using, because this is Metatron, I will be using the Metatron cards that I have here. We also have Misty, if you can hear her. Hi, Misty. Okay, so we'll be tapping into the Metatron cards here. Hi, Momo. Okay, so with the Archangel Metatron, obviously he's the Archangel, the 6th chakra, and all about that, ascension and divine intelligence, okay? He was initially the prophet Enoch, and he ascended into the Archangel realm, so but he's in that 6th chakra, sorry, and so since this is a no, Misty, don't scratch, no scratchy. So because we have the 6th chakra, which is the third eye chakra, that is in reverse, so that lets me know that there is some kind of imbalance happening in the third eye chakra. Okay, so this means we're kind of feeling maybe, what do I want to say? Which makes sense, because I'm like, chakra, or the 6th chakra. Okay, so we could be feeling some confusion, some feeling a little disoriented, maybe a little, because this is really about that divine intelligence, okay, and being able to, think clearly, so we might not have that available to us right now, okay? Our psychic abilities might feel a little, maybe a little blocked, because that's where they come from, is that third eye chakra, okay? That's tapped into the mental and causal bodies, okay? So let's just see, really, let's see what Metatron has to say, see if we can get a little more clarity, maybe a little more specific around what exactly is going on with that third eye chakra. See if it's what type of imbalance we're looking at here. Okay, maybe what's causing it. I mean, obviously it's going to be some form of negative karma. Okay, that's what's going to block it. But let's see if we can get. Oh, here we go. Really clear on what those are. Okay. Okay, so. Interesting. Okay, so we have, I'll show you it upright. We have Warrior of Light. Okay, I think that's silver but we had it, again, I'm still getting used to these cards, so I'm not sure if reverse matters with these cards. Okay, but we did get it in reverse. Okay. And then we also have, ooh, interesting, Ancestors. We got it upright. Okay, so we have Ancestors, Appreciation, and Healing. Okay. So let's really tap into what Metatron is trying to share with us here. Okay, so right away I hear that what's happening here is that there are ancestral negative karmas that are causing a blockage. Okay, they're causing blockages in this third eye chakra. Okay, and what we're getting here with this Warrior of Light card, even though it's in reverse, which again, I'm still getting used to these cards, so I'm not sure if that matters. That I'm sort of getting the energy of like cutting those attachments. So we might want to call in the Archangel Michael to help us with this, okay, because he comes in with his big flaming blue sword, okay, and he's the one that comes and cuts away those harmful attachments, okay. And we have here this, holding a sword here, okay. And because it's Warrior of Light, this again makes me think of the Archangel Michael. Okay, so we might want to look at asking the Archangel Michael to help us with cutting those negative ancestral attachments and karmas, clearing away those cords for us. Let's see. So in some cases, there is a energy here of appreciating our ancestors, or okay, what just came through, ding ding, is depending on what your higher power source is. So if maybe you work with your ancestors for healing and manifesting, okay, like ancestor magic, if you will, okay. You might not use the term magic, but that's what I'm going to use, okay. So it may be an ancestor magic. So you might also want to tap into that energy of ancestral magic to help clear and heal those negative karmas. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to keep shuffling here, see if anything else wants to see if Metatron has any further guidance for us. But I will mention that so one of the ways to clear these negative karmas is obviously, as I mentioned, calling on the Archangel Michael to help you to cut those cords, those attachments, clear that away. You can also call on the Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain to help you in transmuting that energy, transmuting it from negative karma which is harmful karma, okay, to helpful karma. So they can transmute that energy. It's also they use the violet flame to do this. And so this is the violet flame of transmutation and freedom. Okay, so you could also utilize that. Utilize a violet flame meditation with the aid of Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain. That's going to be helpful. You may also want to bring in the silver energy from divine consciousness. Okay, so we did something similar to this was it yesterday? The last couple of days, where we brought in white light into the root chakra. In this case, we're being asked to bring in, so you would go from the crown chakra, okay, and holding this intention of having the silver energy come into the third eye chakra to help clear away those harmful karmas, okay? You may also, if you have a blockage here, or maybe even an imbalance, or overactivation rather, you may be also experiencing some headaches or migraines. I know for me personally, my sleep has not been great lately, so you might also be experiencing some sleep issues. These are just some symptoms of letting you know that there's an imbalance in that third eye chakra, okay? What else? Okay, so you may also want to you use I prefer the raw version of stones and crystals. Okay, I just find them to be more effective. So you might want to use um, a amethyst. That's the word I was looking for. You might want to use an amethyst, preferably a raw amethyst. But if you have a tumbled amethyst, that'll do. Okay, and you would just place that on your third eye chakra. Okay, put that there. Okay, and allow it to do its thing, right? Crystal healing. So just allow it to clear out those harmful karmas, okay, and bring that chakra into balance is really what you're looking to do here. You want to bring that chakra into balance. And of course, you can also utilize other energy healing techniques, Reiki, advanced, or I say advanced because advanced angel therapist here, but so you can do Reiki, angel therapy, crystal energy, Miski, no. Okay, there are other meditations you can do to utilize to clear that stuff out. Okay. There are prayers and chants you can utilize. Ooh, we got a notification, so we're onto something here. Okay, so let's see what if the Archangel Metatron. So we're just shuffling these cards and seeing if there's anything specific that Metatron is suggesting. You can also, of course, call on the Archangel Metatron to help in balancing out, to clear it out, clear out any blockages, and to bring that chakra into balance. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we also have priorities. Okay. And it says building blocks for life. Okay, so I'm also feeling like one of the things that could be causing a blockage or an imbalance, so this could be an overactivation too, okay, is, this, because that's third eye as well, is overthinking, overanalyzing, multitasking. So we're really looking to help with bringing this into balance by setting priorities. Okay, what needs to get done today? So and I've mentioned this before, so you want to, like, if you're not need to have, okay, let me reset. So if you're multitasking, let's say, or you just feel like you're overwhelmed, right? So you can list it out. So we want to get it out from here and on to something we can see. And that way we can say, okay, what is non-negotiable? And you really want to have 1 to 3 non-negotiables. Okay, if you have more than 3, then you need to really start to look at how can I, is this a non-negotiable? Is this something that I can either get help with, or can it wait? Okay, we really want to set what are those priorities? What are the absolute non-negotiables? And if you're feeling that overwhelm, this is where you're going to want to start to, get it out of your head onto paper and say, okay, what can I delegate? What can wait? Okay, we really want to set that so that there's not always a sense of overthinking, overanalyzing, feeling overwhelmed, okay, and just never having a moment to just be, right? We can just be in a moment, be in the energy of just, go, go, go. And, by the end of the day, you're just like exhausted, right? You are tapped out. And, it's just been, maybe it's been, work or taking care of family or whatever. It's just go, go, go. And there's never been a moment in your day where you're just like, I need to just be for a moment, right? It's just overwhelm, okay? Now, with this card, I also really feel like we want to look at all of the chakras here, okay? Because it's all of these. So it's from the base here all the way up to that crown, right? And so I feel like part of this is also aligning all of the chakras, okay? To help in bringing, this balance into specifically the crown chakra is what, or the third eye chakra is what we're looking at here. But we're also being called to really, with these, setting priorities, is aligning all of the chakras. Okay? Okay, and we can do this through energy work, meditation, and so on. Okay? Let's see. Let's see if anything else wants to come through. Excuse me. So I'm actually just going to be quiet for a moment as I shuffle and see if Archangel Metatron or anyone else maybe wants to come through with a message that's maybe not necessarily in the cards. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so one of the non-negotiables that I'm hearing from Metatron is to prioritize, make it a non-negotiable to set some time aside to just be, still, okay, to set time aside for meditation. Okay, so this could just be, sitting in silence, right, and just being, or what works for you. For some people, going for a walk, no music, no podcast, right? Just being in nature, going for a walk is how they meditate. That's their meditation time, okay? So it could be that. So however you are able to be mindful and just be present, okay? And allow yourself, and when I say this, you may at first, because we have this, overthinking, brains just go. Okay, it may take some time. So Metatron here isn't saying, go from 0 to 100. We don't do that here. Okay, it's building over time. It's strengthening that, quote unquote muscle over time. Okay, and he really wants you to make it a non-negotiable that you set some time aside for yourself where you can, just be. Okay, allow your, we're not trying to push away thoughts or anything like that. But we don't want to spend that time in, those, mind loops or what have you, okay, where we're just like, okay, well, and doing the mental, I need to do this, I need to, checklist sort of thing, okay? It's not about that. We're trying to get into a place where we're mindful and present, and we're just, we're trying to get to a place of silence, really. But, again, that's a muscle over time, so... But that is really what he's trying to get at here, is that we're trying to get to a place where we're not just, trying to distract ourselves. That's a big word that just came through. We're not trying to distract ourselves in these times of meditation by thinking, I still, I have this checklist to do, right? I have all these things to do. I don't want, don't forget to do this, and don't forget to do that, and, and what have you, okay? We're trying to get to a place of just like, oh, there's the thought, and just let it go. We're not grabbing onto it and holding on to it, we're just trying to let it go, okay? A big one is, think of that as, that thought as a cloud, and it's just moving on by, right? We're not going to grab onto it. We're just going to say, oh, there's a thought, and we're just going to let it go, okay? So there is also, there are guided meditations if you want to start there. Okay, for some people, that's just, that's what works for them. But Metatron is really saying we want to get to a place where we're not being distracted, okay? So we want to eventually, okay, get to a place where we can just either sit or walk, okay, or run. Some people are runners, okay? Like they jog on, on the daily or whatever, and to not be distracted as you do it, though. Okay, so no music, no podcast, no audiobooks. Okay, we're trying to be in the moment, be mindful, really be like, there's a meditation where it's called outside in. So you take your outside senses and you go individually, and then to get into a place of introspection and just inward. Okay, So you might go, if you can, or if you're running or what have you, okay, where you want to really take in, okay, what do I hear? What do I smell? What do I see? What do I taste? Okay, now what do I feel? Right? Like that, okay? What am I feeling? And just allowing that feeling to come through, okay? Like just kind of going from the outside in, okay? Hi, Luna. Okay, so if that's one way to do it and get started, okay? You can lie in Shavasana, okay? One of the hardest position or poses rather that I've heard anyways. For me, I've always loved Shavasana. I love to just lie down and be quiet, okay? But for some people, even the idea of just lying down and being still and quiet is just makes their skin crawl. They're like, absolutely not. For those people, those are the ones who need it most. Okay? I know you think it's just like, it's a waste of time and you've got a checklist. You're the one who needs this most. To just be. Okay? So that's really his big, strong message for today from Metatron, is to help clear whatever imbalance is happening here. Let's align those chakras, okay, and get into a place where of meditation and being, okay? Maybe you, again, this is something that you'll be needing to do. This is non-negotiable. This is what he's trying to say, okay? You do have free will. You get the choice to say, no, I'm good, okay? But his guidance for your highest good is to start incorporating meditation at least once, daily, at least once a day. Set that time aside for yourself. Again, it could just be sitting, lying down, walking, jogging, whatever, where you're able to allow yourself to be not distracted and just be. Okay, so if you're, in nature, if you're walking or running or whatever, just really be. Look around. Okay, what do I hear? What do I smell? What do I taste? What do I see? Okay, really be. Okay, and what do you feel in that moment? Okay? So we really want to, and this is, so he really is guiding us to be non-negotiable about this, okay? And this is what's going to help clear and balance the third eye chakra and align the rest of our chakras, okay? Okay. All right, beautiful soul. That is our message for today. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Guidance.